Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and may I welcome you back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. We just woke up at Teresa and Peshek's house. Sorry for tripping over that name. After spending the night there, and we're about to head out to, I don't remember the village name. Let's see. Where is he at? All the way up here, northwest. I think what Ledechko maybe was the village name. Something like that, where we're looking for an acquaintance of Lubosh the Limp, who was rather brutally murdered in Lushitz. I wonder if Teresa sleeps up there. Does look like it. Yeah, at least they sleep there now. Seem to recall that we spent another night here where they weren't even there. Although, actually, before we go, let's snap something to eat, right? Yeah. Oh, hello, Peshek. Good morning. Yeah, somebody's definitely lying in the bed up there, so that must be Teresa. Nice stew for breakfast. Should set us up for heading out on adventure. You have a fine day, sir. Alright, and which way would be the easiest? Actually, I assume going the other way here would be the easiest. There should be a bridge, it looks like, around here. On the left. It's a fine morning. The hell is with that cow? Yeah, we should probably check our... There. We have another main level skill we can nab. Increases sight difference of fast travel. Bandages are more effective, and we can apply healing skill in dialogues. That could come in very useful. Also have Savage a burger. Yeah, I'm inclined to pick burger. Yeah. I think that'll come in handy. And we have another sword skill. Scar Maker and Raft Strike. I like this one. Nice and simple. I think there might be other skills. No, it doesn't look like it, actually. Strange that unarmed doesn't have any perks at all. As near as I can tell. Come on, Pebbles, let's go. Ride like the wind. Get us to Ledechko. I think I see it down there in the valley. There's a poacher. That's not really my business, though. I am not going to kill that person just for feeding himself. We went too far. There's a tiny little path here that we missed. So we reached Ledechko. There's a blacksmith. There's a tannery. person there looks like they might know something at the archery range.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Hallowed be his name.
I'm looking for a fellow called Reeky. Do you know him?
You mean Hinnick? He's the tanner's son, isn't he?
Any idea where I could find him?
I don't know. Try at his folks' house, but he doesn't spend much time there.
Well, it just came from there.
Why do they call Hinnick Reeky anyway?
He's a tanner, isn't he? If you're ever downwind of him, you'll understand. Tanning isn't a trade for the
Nope,
weak of
that is very, very true.
But not every courier gets cursed with a name like that.
Well, Hinnick's nature's no sweeter than his smell.
I mean, unless you like the smell of rotten flesh. I suppose that's appealing to some people. Not gonna judge. Is that him, I wonder? Yeah, he looks older, actually.
God be with you.
And with you, my friend.
I'm looking for a fellow called Reeky. Have you ever heard of him?
Shit. Why wouldn't I? That's what they call my son, Hinnick.
Ah. You wouldn't happen to know where he is, would you?
I don't know nothing.
Don't you at least know where he usually goes? It's important.
Hinnick shows up at home once in a blue moon, so I don't know nothing about where he gets to. Even if I did, why would I tell every Tom, Dick and Harry?
Your son is about to get into deep shit. I'm trying to find him so I can warn him.
That's nothing new. He's always up to his ears in it.
But this time his neck's on the block. He got mixed up with some very dangerous people. I have to find him.
All right. He was here a few days ago, but he left right away. He looked like he was in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went?
I've got an idea, but I don't know where it is exactly.
I don't follow.
Hinnick makes some money on the side from poaching. He boasted to me a few times about what a great hideout he found in the woods, but he never told me where it is.
Well, it's not much to go on, but it's better than nothing. Thank you. Don't you have any clue at all where his hideout could be?
I really don't know nothing about that. I could tell when he'd come from there is all.
How's that?
Because every time he brought some hides for tanning and money.
He had money because he sold the stuff right away.
I suppose. He never kept any of his loot here.
Do you know who he sold it to?
No. But the innkeeper came here now and again and gave him coin. Of course, it could have been for me.
All right. I'll ask at the inn then.
Alright, don't really want to push him more.
What are you doing here?
You know, because we just talked about what I was doing here. Looks like, I think Reeky was doing more than just hunting animals in those woods if he came back with money. Would be my guess, especially if he's associated with the bandits who attacked Neuhof. That would seem to be the natural conclusion. There's the alehouse. Or the inn, rather. And there's a tailor. Wonder what their prices are, actually. It's possible to get some decent armor for free. No, not free. Cheap. That's what I meant to say. Freudian slip there.
I'll be with you.
And with you, friend. What do you have? Yeah, we cannot afford that. Those are some pretty expensive pants. Basically, it's the same. He's selling the same thing as nah. Too pricey for me. Yeah, just on the other side. Greetings, good folk. That must be the innkeeper. No, it was not. My mistake. So is that the innkeeper then?
Jesus Christ be praised.
Hallowed be his name.
I want to ask about the courier's son, Hinnock.
And ask someone else. I have nothing to do with Reeky. He'd only drive my customers away.
Really? I heard a different story. I heard the two of you do business together.
Who are you, anyway?
A friend of Hinek's. He's gone missing and I need to find him.
I don't know where he is. But if you find the bastard, tell him he still owes me some goods.
Could try and step on him.
I've no time for this. I have to find Hinek, and you're going to help me.
Am I now? Even if I did know, why the hell would I help you?
This is a nice alehouse you have here. It would be a shame if anything happened to it.
Are you threatening me?
What do you think? So are you going to talk, or do I have to beat it out of you?
Fine. Let's get to the point then.
See now? Where there's a will, there's a way.
I did some deals with Reeky, but I swear to God, I don't know where he is.
I hear Hinek has a hideout in the woods he uses for hunting game. Do you know where it is?
Not exactly. That is... I don't know where it is at all.
But
I happen to know it's a dark place, a cave or an old mine shaft.
how do you know that?
Whenever Reeky was going poaching, he always came to me first for candles and lamp oil. He brought the game skinned and gutted, so we had to have a light for that.
How much game did he bring you?
Not much, a few pieces. There's no great demand here. Sometimes the gentry has something, otherwise it ends up in sausages.
And do you know of any mine shafts nearby?
There's a few of them around. There's one on the opposite bank, a short way off the path leading from the forge to the west. Then there's a mine gallery to the east of the village, up in the woods above the cliffs. And I heard there's one shaft on the headland close to the water.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Watch you don't break your neck, though. It's rough ground, and you could easily fall down a shaft.
He certainly turned friendly all of a sudden, considering we just threatened him. Just a bit tired of people giving me the runaround. Should actually go and see that tailor about repairing our tabard. That would be helpful, I think. So we don't look like a complete beggar. And the tailor disappeared. Where the hell did he go? Oh, he's... I thought that was a guard. Whoops. My mistake. Alright.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Well, we can try it.
What do you say to this?
Come now. Just a little more and we have a deal.
Yeah, let's settle for 27.
See now. I knew we'd come to an agreement.
You are too kind, good sir. Too kind. There, that looks quite a bit better, actually. Actually, let's go back again and talk to him about Reeky. Whether he knows anything. Could be Reeky goes to him for clean clothes.
So you know this Hinek. Can you tell me something about him?
Not much, I confess. most of the village folk avoid him like the plague.
Why's that?
No one with a nose likes spending too much time around tanners. And that Reeky keeps bad company. I've never heard a good word said about him.
What can you tell me about the old courier?
He's as cantankerous as a hog in a thorn bush. He won't talk to anyone.
Well, he talked to us, at least.
Why has he got such a bad name?
Well, like his old man, he doesn't talk much to anyone. And then he's always skulking off somewhere. I heard he got a taste of the pillory in Rattay for thieving. And in Neuhoff, he got boozed up in the alehouse with his cronies, and they beat up some merchants.
So a bit more than high spirits.
Just so. We're all honest folk here. We've no use for the likes of him.
Maybe they went back to Neuhoff for revenge or something.
Don't tell me there's not a single person who talks to him.
He's been seen around with one of the bathhouse wenches. Adela, I believe she's called.
So, going back here wasn't quite such a bad idea. Clearly. So the bathhouse is over here somewhere, I think. But I can't see anything for all the icons. Ah, there, yeah, I see it.
Who is it?
It's me.
Hey, are you serious?
It's quite a heavy sigh there.
I heard you've been seeing Hinek, the
What the hell
tanner's
are
son.
you doing?
So what? Come to preach at me, have you? That I'm a loose woman, a sinner, that I seduce decent men?
God, no, nothing like that. It's just that you're the only one in the village who sees Hinek, so I came to ask you about him.
Aye, I've seen him often enough, but I don't know what I could tell you about him.
Hey, look out!
Where can I find Hinek?
I haven't seen him in the village for a few days. He must have run off to the woods again.
Does he do that often?
From time to time.
What the hell does he get up to there?
I don't know.
Look, Hinek's my friend, and I really need to know where he is and what he's doing.
But I already told you I don't know where he's got to.
So I suppose he just goes to the woods to pick mushrooms, does he?
Mushrooms, no. More like hares or other game.
So Hinek is a poacher? That's no surprise.
Well,
No, because you
there was
knew it
never
already.
much of one for an honest trade.
Do you know exactly where he goes? Maybe he has some favourite spot he might have told you about?
He said he has some hideout in the woods, but he didn't tell me where.
When did you last see him?
A few days ago, he came to me late in the evening, drunk.
And that was unusual?
I never saw him drink much. He always came to me sober.
So he was acting strangely that evening?
He was strange. I had the feeling he was afraid of something. He keeps prattling on and didn't seem to care about you know what. So I threw him out and I haven't seen him since.
Yeah, that's certainly odd.
Can you remember anything he said that evening?
Oh, I'm not sure. He went on about some fellow called Lubosh who died. That he was regretting he ever got into it. But he never said what it was. And that it wasn't worth it for the money.
Be a bit more careful.
Aye. And then he was talking about the money. That was very odd.
This is really weird. Okay.
What did he say about the money?
Just that he had a pile of it hidden behind his house.
I see. What did you say to
Keep
that?
getting pushed.
What could I say? He was drunk. He kept saying I was a fine girl, and other harlots wouldn't go with him even for money. And if I wanted, I could even take half the money and leave. Or he'd go with me, and we could get married and such. All just poppycock.
No, I don't know if it was just poppycock.
Did you go there for a look?
No, I've got better things to do. Obviously he made it up. Where would a layabout like him get so much coin?
Yes, I understand. Did he tell you exactly where he hid it?
He said he buried it at his father's small holding in the western corner.
All right, thank you.
No, I'm not gonna go steal his money for the time being.
Is it true?
What?
Other whores wouldn't go with him even for money.
The other bathhouse girls are honest, so I don't know. The truth is, I felt a bit sorry for him. Folk don't like him, but it's only 'cause his old man is a grouch and a tanner.
So you only felt sorry for him?
Both of us are the black sheep of the village.
There's nothing more between you?
No, nothing. Maybe Hinek thinks differently, but that's how it goes.
Yeah, I suppose it is.
I need to know more about that hideout.
I really don't know where it is. I only know when he came back, he usually came to see me.
I see. How did you know he'd been to the woods?
He always talked about what he caught, and he never came to me at other times. Probably didn't have the money for it.
Do you know what route he took? At least the general direction. Anything that could help me find his hideout.
I think he usually went through the woodcutter's camp, 'cause he always brought me freshly chopped firewood, and he had wood chips on his boots.
Good. So at least I know where to start.
You've been a big help.
Bless.
Hey!
Thanks a lot.
Who's there? Answer me.
What's going on there?
Well, okay, so where's the woodcutter?
Who's there?
Ah, that's the woodcutter's camp, okay. Let's spot some more stuff in the Dutch Cove before we head off. That event again. There's the Ledechko Bailiff. It's quite a bit easier to find than the Lushitz one, I dare say.
If anyone else comes to me, I'll pretend to be dead.
Actually, maybe the bailiff has some tips on. I mean, he would probably know Reeky, right?
God be with you.
Nah, he doesn't. Okay. We should try and help him. Nah, they're way too fast. We have too much gear on to keep up with that. That's it, girl. Keep going. Maybe this lady knows something.
What can you tell me about this Hinek?
What can I tell you? No, he's none too popular. No one cares to talk to him.
Why not?
Well, I'm not one to gossip, but I heard he keeps bad company.
You're not one to gossip, but you won't let that stop you from doing it anyway, right?
What's the Tanner like? Hinek's father.
The less I see of him, the better. He's not exactly sparkling company.
So why don't people like him?
The old Tanner's not an easy man, but a son should never let his father down. Hinek does nothing to help. He's always far too busy with his own affairs. Though I wouldn't like to say what those are.
No, I'm sure you wouldn't. Alright. Got us another main level. And we got another speech level. "50% higher reputation when we talk to women." Ooh, and avail of Bathwench's services for free. Yeah, empathetic would be really handy, so let's go with that for now. Every 4th level up. So next one will be at speech level 12. Actually, did we? Yeah, it looks like we passed it. Come on, horse. Pebbles, come on. Don't get stuck in the bush. Get back up on the road, thank you. Okay then. It's a long way round. Well, that was a herbalist. Just stream. Yeah, sure, that doesn't really look like an accident. Alright, looking for woodcutters. Come on. Come on, Pebbles. I think we're getting close. There we go. Good girl, Pebbles.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I'm looking for Hinek, the courier's son. I hear he sometimes comes here. Have you seen him?
Reeky? Aye, he's here now and again. Best ask Raspberry. He's friends with him.
Who's Raspberry?
You'll spot him easy enough. His face is red as a raspberry.
It's not creepy at all. No. No, not at all. What the hell? Oh, there he is.
Why are you waking me? Go away.
'Cause it's 12 a.m., man. It's noon. Get the hell up. Get up.
Shit. Sod off.
What kind of layabout are you? What? Well, that's an interesting bug. I guess he sleepwalks. And we can't talk to him at all.
God be with you.
Your mates say you know Hinnock, the courier's son.
Reeky. Aye, he shows up here sometimes. Why do you ask?
I'm trying to find him.
Good luck, then.
What do you mean?
Reeky is like some bloody hedgehog, always creeping around in the woods. And just as prickly.
So you see him there often?
More like we don't see him.
Has he been here recently?
A few days ago. He came by in the evening, well into his cups. He might have fallen somewhere and broken his neck for all I know.
So he went into the woods?
Aye, like always.
How do you know him?
So now we know where to go,
We
at
worked
least.
together building a mill by Yanovitz, and then he vanished. A year later I came here to work, and lo and behold, there's Reeky.
I hear Reeky has a hideout in the woods somewhere. Do you know where it is?
Aye, I think I was there once.
You think? What does that mean? Either you were there or you weren't.
Well, once me and Hinnock had a bit of a drink together here, and we ran out of ale. Hinnock said he had some stashed away in the woods, so off we went.
But do you remember anything about it? The direction or which path you took?
Aye, I can tell you exactly. We went from the edge of the camp here along the path down to the creek. A little upstream, there's a fallen tree bridging the water. We went across it to the other side, then we went uphill to a big boulder. You have to listen carefully there.
Why?
There's a spring nearby. Someone put a kind of little mill wheel on the stream below it. You can hear it going clap, clap, clap all day and night.
Uh-huh.
Once you find it, you go around the spring and nearby you'll see a clearing. That's where Hinnock's hideout is. It's an old mine gallery, or cave.
Thanks for your help, friend. I'm sorry I woke you up. Alright, Pebbles. I think we're getting close. Stay alert, girl. Don't want us riding into an ambush here. No doubt if Reeky was having second thoughts and feeling bad about Lubosh's murder, the same guys who did Lubosh in will probably be after Reeky, I imagine. Heading in the right direction. There's the lock. And up to the top of the hill, I believe. Oh, that was the big boulder, yeah. Find the little mill wheel behind the spring. Is it the next one, I wonder? Ah, there, yeah. Go around it. Not really sure what they mean by go around it. Some up here. There's a clearing here. And there's a cave nearby, supposedly. Yeah, that must be the clearing. There it is. All right, Reeky. Let's hope he can be reasoned with. There he is. He looks a little bit rough. Yeah, like he got out of the bad end of a fight.
Mercy. Damn it. He won't hold out for long.
Help me. Please.
What happened to you?
Ranson and his people. They found me.
I'm looking for those bastards who attacked Neuhoff. Where can I find them?
They've got a camp.
Where? Come on, tell me.
I don't know. I've never been there.
So how do you know about it? Who told you?
My mate, Timmy, he was there. But they might have got him by now.
Where can I find him?
He works at the windmill by area. Unless they've killed him already.
What happened at Neuhoff? Who's coming for you?
Rance people. Loyal. What a fucking mess.
Why?
We didn't want to kill nobody. Only they're savages. We ran off.
Where did they go?
Oh. Don't. No.
What can I do with you now?
Help me. Please.
Well, there is help for him. We have bandages, and we had just upgraded our first aid skill. But apparently...
Sorry, but there's no help for you in this world. Not anymore.
I know. Help me. To the next one. Please.
Is that really what you want, Reeky? You're sure? Okay then. God be with you. Just nab a couple. And off it is to Mariohead, which is to the north of here. Glad you didn't get to see that, Pebbles. He was pretty messed up. Not really anything we could do for him. But hopefully, we can do something for Timmy, I think his name was. And get there in time. a second. It's a lot of blood. Hopefully we got here in time.
I'm looking for a colossus by the name of Timmy. I heard he works here.
I don't know anyone like that.
Listen, someone wants to kill him. I have to warn him.
My God. So it's true then. That idiot's got himself mixed up in something dangerous again. Alright, but not here. We'll talk round the back, behind the mill.
Hey, boy. Yeah, that's a good boy. Hey, okay. I get it. This is your territory. I'm not encroaching.
Here I am. So, why all the secrecy?
What do you want from Timmy?
Can you tell me where to find him?
Promise me nothing will happen to him.
Why do you care so much?
He's my brother. He's not very smart, you see, and he's always getting led astray by his no-good friends. And now there's some right peculiar characters looking for him.
Who are they?
I don't know. But they look like cutthroats, and they said some strange things. But I didn't tell them anything.
That's good. But sooner or later they'll find him anyway. Tell me where he is, and I'll take care of him.
He's hiding at the Colburn farm, over by Merhoyed.
Okay, that's trouble. That's quite a lot of trouble.
Someone here. I'm looking for someone too. Maybe we could help each other.
And who are you looking for?
A great big ox by the name of Timmy.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about him.
That's a shame, a crying shame. I take good care of people who help me. Now, if someone were to tell me where to find Timmy, I might offer that man a job. We could use a smart fellow like that at the camp.
I mean, that would be the smart play, would be to send him off on a wild goose chase, because I'm not feeling confident I can overpower all four of these guys.
I hear he's hiding in Ratai.
Oh, yeah? Where in Ratai?
He's at the butcher's. They're his kin.
Well, excuse me if I take that with a grain of salt. I'll just leave Radan here to keep an eye on you. For your own protection, you know. Come with us if you got the stomach for it. If not, come and find us in the Samapesh Tavern when it's all over. Or we'll find you.
I'm sure you will. That's the doofus they're leaving here. So, Radden. What do you want to talk about? Nice weather we're having, ain't it? It's a lovely day. Say, you wouldn't happen to know a guy named, Reeky, would you? Bit smelly, you know. Son of a tanner. Last time I saw him, he was kind of leaky. You wouldn't have had anything to do with that, would you? No, I thought not. Well,
what do you want?
I want you to draw your sword. I want to kill you, so I can ride off and warn Timmy. That's what I want.
All right, enough. I give up, you hear?
Alright. Tell you what. Why don't you run off to your friends?
The weapon stays here.
What's to be done?
If you can catch up to them. See if we can't catch up to Timmy. I believe in you, Pebbles. You can get us there. Come on.
Hey, Mama. Care for a little contest?
A contest, you say?
Hey, Mama. Care for a little contest? How about a small wager, my good man?
That depends. A wager over what?
It's simple. I tell you a riddle. If you solve it, you get back twice the sum you wager. If you don't, I get to keep your coin.
That sounds good.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
Now, listen carefully. In the feast hall on the table are 10 candles. Suddenly, a gust of wind throws open the window and blows out 2 candles. A little later, another candle goes out. The servant, therefore, closes the hall window. Now the wind cannot blow out any more. So how many candles can the servant find to relight the following morning in the hall?
It's a bit of a trick question, I think. I'm going to go with 3, because they're the ones that went out. And the others will have burnt down, right? So, well, that isn't really a trick question then, no. Yeah, 3.
3.
Is the correct answer. While the wind blows out 3, 7 burn down completely overnight, so the next day, only those 3 can be rekindled.
That's what I figured.
Well, what can I do? Here's your 10 groschen. Spend them as best you can.
Maybe we'll meet up again sometime.
We may well do so. Thank you.
Pleasant travels to you, friend.
Watch what you're doing.
I'm not really a big fan of video game NPCs who walk into player characters and blame them for the collision. There you are, big guy.
Hey, Timmy. How are you today?
I'm all right. Have we met?
We have now.
Huh? Oh, shit. What do you want? It wasn't me. I didn't... I mean... Shit.
I saw what you did at Neuhof.
What are you talking about? You weren't there. I mean, I wasn't there.
Don't waste your breath. You were there with Limpy Lubosh and Reeky. I heard all about it.
What do you want from me?
Your mate Hinek told me about a whole camp full of those horse huns. And I want to find it. I need to find it.
Yeah, but why should I trust you, though? I'm not stupid. You might be one of them. Pretending to not be one of them. Trying to catch me out. I won't tell you nothing.
Yeah, there's that. There's also that one.
Do I look like someone who goes around hunting down half-wits for pleasure?
No, I reckon not. But I don't know where their camp is.
That's a load of horse shit. Hinek told me you were there, and that Pius warned you to keep your mouth shut. You must know something.
Well, once I was there with them, yeah. Only, I was pretty drunk, so I'm not too sure.
Try to remember.
It was in the woods. In some kind of woods. You know, with trees and stuff. There were some wrecked houses there and all. In the woods. A church! There was a church there. Kind of a broken one, though.
Oh, great. Thanks a lot. Now it's all clear to me. Do you remember which way you went?
It was straight north from Talmberg. When you go uphill from the castle, there's a path there round some barns, I think. It leads to the woodcutters' camp. If you go further on past the woodcutters, you come across this abandoned house. Can't miss it. Looks like a house, only abandoned. Go to the left there and carry on till you come to this clearing with a big beech tree. Or was it an oak? You go left there again. There's this narrow path and you go straight along there. Sometimes it splits up. You just keep to the left until you come to a crossroads by this big flat rock. You keep straight on there. After a while, you'll see a bridge.
Okay,
and
Timmy.
It's right there. Easy as you please.
Better than nothing,
Yeah.
I suppose.
Easy,
But you
sure.
won't tell nobody about Neuhof, right? You promise? Oh no, bugger! I meant to make you promise, but I forgot.
You took part in that massacre, Timmy. People got killed and the farm was burned down. You can't expect to get away with it just like that. Come with me to Ratai. They'll know what to do with you there.
No, no. I won't go anywhere with you. They'd hang me.
What do you expect? That you can join a gang of robbers to go thieving, murdering and burning and nothing will happen to you? Come with me, and at least you'll die like an honest Christian.
Never! You might as well kill me here and now.
That's great. A bit of extra coin never hurts.
Well, the Lord sees you, so who am I to judge you? Your sins will come back to haunt you yet.
You will indeed. Oh, that's right. Oh, Ratzik did go to Mayohead. Well, that's convenient. Very convenient. This weather sure turned quickly. Sleeping in the middle of the day, my lord. Really?
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
I have some news about the investigation, sir.
Good. Tell me.
The trail leads to Uzhitz. I found out one of the bandits is from there, a fellow they call Limpy Lubosh.
I see. What else?
I went to Uzhitz, where they told me I could find Lubosh, only someone had murdered him. It seems they're trying to cover their tracks and get rid of witnesses.
Indeed. The whole affair's becoming ever more suspicious. Have you any further clues?
I found out about another one of them, a crony of Limpy Lubosh's. They call him Reeky, and he comes from Ledechko.
You're doing a good job, but you need to be careful. Have you found this Reeky fellow?
I'm afraid my news isn't good, sir.
I might have expected as much. Tell me the worst.
This Reeky fellow was hiding out in the woods, and his former accomplices really did want to kill him, because he, Limpy Lubosh and others deserted them in Neuhof. It seems they wanted no part in the killing. Anyway, Reeky told me they were hired by a bandit they call Runt. He's the one who stole your sword. Those murdering whoresons weren't after loot. They just wanted to do damage. And the worst thing is, they have an encampment in the area, and they're getting ready to make more trouble.
Sakra. Anything else?
That's all I've found out so far, sir.
All right. Come back and report to me as soon as you learn anything new.
Sir, I've been to Uzhitz, and the parish priest there is very odd indeed. He's very handy with a sword. Do you know anything about him, sir?
Godwin? Aye, an intriguing fellow. He's the youngest son of one of the lords of Kuttenberg. He was sent to the university to become a priest, as is customary with the youngest son. But he didn't much care for it. So when he finished studying, instead of taking up his parish, he went roaming. I imagine he had a pretty adventurous life. And then one day he came back and settled down. Hanush would know more about him.
About that encampment, sir.
What is it, lad?
I found out about the camp from another of the bandits who deserted. He's called Timmy. Big fellow, but more brawn than brain. The camp is an abandoned village in the woods to the west of Talmberg.
Good work, lad. Have you been to check it out? Do you know how many of them there are?
I don't know much apart from where it is.
We really need to find out more. Could you go back there and try to discover anything that could help us in the assault? The more we know, the better. And if you could carry out some sabotage while you're in there, it would be invaluable. But don't take any unnecessary risks. I don't want to lose you.
Certainly, sir. That is... I'll do what I can.
That's what I like to hear. You'll be our eyes and ears, lad. Our success will depend on what you find out. Go, and get back here as soon as you can. Meanwhile, I'll muster my men.
I'll find out what I can and be right back.
Be a bit more careful.
Did it save? Or... Well, I think I'll call it a day here then, and have us try and infiltrate the bandit camp in the next episode. Thanks for watching this one. Things are starting to come along, I think. The deeper we get into it, still enjoying the game, I have to say. And thanks for watching once again. And I hope you'll join me for the next part. And until then, please take care. Bye bye.